It is the birthplace of the Olympic Games. Around 2,800 years ago in ancient Greece, several major sporting events were growing in importance. However, it was the Olympic Games that became the most popular. Even back then, they were held every 4 years like they are today. About 2,200 years after they began, the Olympic Games were banned by a Roman emperor in 393. It wasn't until some 1,500 years later that the idea of the Olympic Games appeared again. Baron Coubertin from France was only 24 years old when he thought of the idea. After 7 years of planning, his idea was accepted. It was decided that the Olympic Games would take place in Athens in 1896. Athletes from 14 countries took part in the first modern Olympic Games. The ancient Olympics began with only running, but today we usually see athletes compete in around 35 different sports. In the ancient Olympics, only men could attend the game, and it was common for athletes to compete naked. Two symbols of the Olympic Games that you may know about are the Olympic flag and the Olympic flame. The Olympic flag was first used in 1920. It was designed by Baron Coubertin. The 6 colors were chosen to represent colors from all the national flags of the world at that time. 5 rings were chosen to represent the 5 continents of the world. The Olympic flame is lit in Olympia for each new Olympic Games by using the sun. The tradition of a torch relay from Athens to the whole city of the Games began in 1936. The flame has been transported in many different ways. Walking and running are the most common, but boats, planes, and horses have been used. The flame has even been carried under the water. A crown made from olive leaves was presented to winners at the ancient Olympics, and although they were not given prizes, they were provided with a lot of advantage for the rest of their lives. Some would say that it is the same for today's athletes, although now they were awarded medals. Olympic medals are made using gold, silver, and bronze. The gold medal is actually sold silver, but coated in gold. For the Sydney 2000 Olympics, the gold or silver used came from local mines. Can you guess where the bronze came from? Australian 1 and 2 cent coins made of bronze, which were no longer being used, were melted down. Many athletes around the world dream of winning an Olympic medal. It can take years of preparation and hard work to achieve this. One athlete that will always be remembered is Abibi Bakila. He was born in 1932 in Ethiopia. On the same day that the marathon was held at the Los Angeles Olympics. 28 years later, at the Rome Olympics in 1960, Abibi ran and won the marathon. Abibi set a new world record for the marathon while running the whole race in bare feet. Then, in the 1964 Tokyo Olympics, this time in shoes, Abibi was the first to win the marathon for a second time. Again, he set a new world record. This achievement is even more amazing because only 6 weeks earlier, Abibi had an operation. Abibi was the first athlete from Africa to win gold. He was a huge inspiration to other athletes from Ethiopia. Due to his contributions to sports, a British distance running award was named after him. Many athletes from Ethiopia and other African countries have gone on to win medals. Many athletes, including Abibi, inspire and encourage us to do our best.